What's up, guys? Cam Cut. I've been asked if I had to pick one strategy, what would it be in the stock market? And that would be the wheel strategy. That'd be what I pick if I had to pick one strategy. I'm not gonna try to make this video long. Try to keep it short and simple. But the wheel strategy is two strategies. It's cash carry puts and cover calls. What is a cash carry put? A cash carry put is when you inquire in a stock. Just look at TSLL. All right, just say I want to buy TSLs. Right now it's at $15.68. The good thing about cash carry puts is you can purchase the stock at a discount. You pick the price, and guess what? You're gonna get paid for it. So you probably say, damn. So you tell me I get paid for buying stock? No, that's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you, you can get paid for potentially buying a stock. So a cash carry put is when you want to buy a stock, but you want to get paid for just trying to purchase a stock. So for example, TSL is $15.68. And let's just say, you know what? I like TSL, but I don't want to buy for $15.68. I want to buy for $15. Or I want to buy for $15.50, not for $15.69. And when you do this contract, you're agreeing with the market makers that, okay, Dion, since you want to buy stock at $15.50 a share, we're going to pay you for it. That's a cash carry put. So let's show you an example. Again, it's $15.69. So what I'm doing, trade options. I'm going to pick an expiration date and I'll pick a strike price. So we already established the strike price. I pick next week expiration date. And I'm willing to buy this stock for $15.50. Listen, the market makers will pay me $90, $89.96 just for participating. So you'll say max loss $14.60. That's the collateral they're gonna hold. So what I mean is, if the stock go below my straight, they're gonna take my collateral and they're gonna force me to buy 100 share TSL. But it's not bad, 'cause I want to buy it anyway. But why not get paid for buying it? Let's say I pick the 15.50 strike and they go higher up. Guess what? I'm still gonna keep that $90 premium because I still made a contract. And at the end of the contract, I get my collateral back. I keep the $90 and I just keep on doing it over and over and over. And that's how you make passive income. That's a cash carry put. Now, cover call is when you actually own the stock. So now that you own the stock, now you can rent it out. Now you can do cover calls on it. So again, now that I own this stock at $15.69 a share, I wouldn't mind rent my shares out at the $16 straight for selling a call. So listen, they're gonna pay me $62 per contract just for renting my shares out. So say for example I had, I don't know, 500 shares. So I sell the cover call. Since I got 500 shares, that means I do 5 contracts. Boom. They pay me $310 for 1 week just for renting my shares out. Then you might be thinking, how can I lose? You really don't lose because you keep that rental income regardless. So TSL drop below your strike price. Guess what? You still keep your shares and you still keep that premium. However, if TSL went from 1560 to like 1560 to 1650, guess what? My shares be exercised, meaning the person outside, they're not taking shares, they got a right to buy your shares from you. That's the downside for those that want to keep the shares forever. You could get exercised. So a lot of times you don't want a stock that you really truly love, you don't want to lose. I go way out the money, so make sure I never get exercised. But for those people that just want to do the wheel strategy only, just collect premium, I would do end the money. So just say a week later, now the stock is at $17 a share. You still making that increase in value in the stock from $15.68 to $17. So you're making money from rental income and you're making money from the increased value of the stock. Once your stock get exercised, now you got all cash. And that's when you can go right back to the cash carry put, trying to get your shares back. So again, you do a cash carry put, boom, and you keep on doing the cycle over and over and over. Probably by far one of the best strategies. So again, just to sum it up, a cash carry put is when you're willing to buy a stock and the market makers pay you just for participating. A covered call is when you own the shares, you willing to rent them out. You keep on renting them out over and over and over to get exercise. Once you lose your shares, you go back to the cash clear put. Do the cash clear put till you get exercise, get the shares. Now you own the shares and you do cover calls. So you go back and forth. Cash clear put, cover call. Cash clear put, cover call. You just keep on repeating the cycle over and over and over. This is by far my favorite strategy. I wanted to make some passive income.